Module 6. Japan and the 2030 Agenda. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, also called the 2030 Agenda, is a set of international development goals to be achieved by 2030, which was adopted by the United Nations Summit in September 2015 as a successor to the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, formulated in 2001. The 2030 Agenda sets out the international development goal of realizing a society that is sustainable, diverse, and inclusive, and where no one is left behind, by 2030. The 2030 Agenda lists the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, consisting of 17 goals and 169 targets that are interrelated and closely linked to each other, and which serve as development goals for the whole of the international community, including developed countries. After the adoption of the 2030 Agenda, Japan first built a foundation for the implementation of the SDGs by establishing the SDGs Promotion Headquarters headed by the Prime Minister and composed of all cabinet ministers as members. Formulating the SDGs implementation guiding principles set out Japan's medium to long-term strategy toward the achievement of the SDGs and establishing 8 priority areas that Japan will particularly focus on. Furthermore, Japan puts great importance on public-private partnership for the implementation of the SDGs, and has to date held 9 roundtable meetings on the promotion of the SDGs, bringing together stakeholders from a wide range of fields including the private sector, civil society, experts, and international organizations. It also engages in the exchange of views on initiatives by local governments and businesses toward the promotion of the SDGs, measures for the empowerment of women and the next generation, and strengthening cooperation with the international community. At the G20 Osaka Summit held in June 2019, the SDGs were raised as one of the main agenda items, and the Osaka Update was adopted, setting out the renewed resolve by the G20 to play a leading role in achieving the SDGs and summarizing the G20's initiatives in areas such as health, education, and quality infrastructure. The SDGs, which advocate a people-centered approach and the vision of leaving no one behind, also position human security at its core. The latest edition of the Diplomatic Blue Book, an annual report of Japan's foreign policy published by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, highlights a number of key areas which Japan specifically focuses on. Assignment number 5. In this special assignment, I would like you to write a 1-page speech with your thoughts and projections of how our world is going to look like in 2121, in your view. That's exactly 100 years from now. You may want to reflect on how people are going to live in the future, or focus on a specific issue, such as education, health, or climate. Your listeners and viewers are the people living in 2121, thus, your speech should be directed at them. It's a message from the past for the future generation. You have to be creative and think outside the box. After you finish writing your speech, please record it as a video message. You may want to record yourself as you speak, or create a slideshow with notable images of the 21st century to support your words. In the latter case, you need to record your voice only and save it as a video file. Please upload your video on YouTube. Set your video privacy as unlisted and insert the video URL in the Module 6 ePortfolio assignment.